Hey there. I've got some knives I've modded and they are for sale on my Etsy shop, so let's just have a look. First up is a Boker Plus Tech Tool number 2 with the carbon fiber scales, carbon fiber laminated onto G10. One modification I've done to this knife is that I have rounded those edges, mostly here on the top and bottom, but just a little bit at the ends. So I've given them a radius curve. Seems like a small thing to do, but it really makes a huge difference in how this knife feels in your hand without those hard square edges. And it also makes a difference in the appearance of the knife, I think. Here is a stock one. And you can just see the one that I've given the rounded corners to just looks a lot slimmer. Another modification I've made to this knife is that I have replaced the small retractable emergency blade or serrated blade and lanyard loop with a can opener from an 84mm Victorinox. So pretty good action, rock solid lockup, and what that replaces is these tools here. And if you buy that knife, it does come in the box with papers. It's brand new. The Victorinox part is slightly used, but the knife is brand new, and you will get the additional parts if you ever want to put them back. So just to run through the rest of the knife, again, it's brand new. There's the main blade. It also comes with a cap lifter, screwdriver, pocket clip, glass breaker, corkscrew. Again, 84mm Victorinox can opener and rounded edges. All right, and then next up, I think this is a fun little knife. This is a Victorinox Spartan Light, slightly used in excellent condition, that I've given glow-in-the-dark Kiranite neon green scales to. I've done one of these before. I've done two of them before. One I sold immediately. Another one I've kept for myself. And when I made the video on the first one, I said that they should glow for about an hour. Well, I really shouldn't have said that, because my experience I've had with mine is that if I charge it up, and go to bed around 11 o'clock and wake up around 6, it's still glowing. Plenty enough for me to find it. So it's really quite amazing how long they'll glow. This one doesn't have the little sticker. Of course, I made that. You could make your own sticker. I think I got a pretty good fit. Let's take a look at that. The material is very thin. These are fitted right over the pins and the collars. The knife has not been taken apart at all. Just the scales replaced. They are a little proud here on the back edge. Just thought I would mention that. It's no big deal. They're just not perfectly flush. But otherwise, a really nice fit. I've rounded the corners. They've got a good sheen to them. They've been polished up. And then just to walk through the rest of this knife, corkscrew, key ring, reamer, let's see, small blade. Blades are in good shape. They've got good edges, not too many scratches or anything. It's too much work to put these custom scales on a crapped out knife, so I just won't do it. I love these inline Phillips drivers. They don't come on too many models of Victorinox. Here's the light mechanism. So being a Spartan light, does have an LED light. The whole idea is, you can find your flashlight in the dark. This one's quite bright. It's actually brighter than the one I have. I don't know why, I just replaced the batteries in mine, but this one's nice and bright. Has fresh batteries. What did we miss? Anything? Oh. And let's just take a look at how it glows. a lot. So they're great. I just think it's just a really fun thing to have, and honestly I use mine all the time. Keep it by my bedside. I often wake up before my wife. It's dark. I can't see where my pants are, you know, that kind of thing. I don't want to turn on the light and disturb her. This comes in really super handy. Well, let's just use it. Find our way out of here. Okay. And up next is a Victorinox Trekker. Again, slightly used but in excellent condition, with brown canvas micarta scales. So again, I've not deconstructed the knife. It has the original collars and pins under these scales. The trick to this is it's about 3 millimeter material, and you need to drill a big flat bottom hole about 2 millimeters deep, so about 2/3 of the way through that material, to fit over those collars and pins. And you have to do that without coming through the material or burning a spot in it. It's kind of tricky. But there it is. I think I got a really good fit on this one. Nice rounded corners. I've gotten pretty good with the edges. You know, not any grind marks. Just to walk through the knife, the Trekkers come with the Phillips keyring, sharpened reamer, a one-hand large locking blade that's partially serrated. Blade's in pretty good shape, not a lot of scratches. The edge is good. Here's a liner lock, left-handed. They also come with a big wood saw. Saw has a tendency to want to catch this liner here on its way close. So I just kind of have to close it quietly like that. Large screwdriver cap lifter that also locks with a half stop, and the can opener, small screwdriver. So I find these micarta scales to be really handsome. The brown ones to me look like, I don't know, almost leathery or wood-like or something. They got a really great little pattern to them. They are smooth. I won't say they're slick, but they're grippy enough, but they are smooth. I don't want the impression that they're rough or anything, just because you can see the pattern of the canvas in there. But they're really quite ballistic. I made a pair of these for my own knife a couple years ago, and honestly it doesn't have any scratches or dings in it. They are really, really durable. And they give the knife just a little more heft. They're not real heavy because they're not very thick. That's the key, not to get them too thick. That way your knife doesn't look dorky. Yeah, so this is the material. And I'm telling you, it's rock hard. It just wears out my bandsaw blade, my Dremel grinder. This stuff is just rock hard. So those three knives are for sale on my Etsy shop. If you're interested, please go there and have a look. And thanks for watching.